egCustomScriptUI is a script that's there just to give some examples of how you would extend humans' functionality. So here we've got functions, documentation, but let's say you want another tab for, let's say, dependency tracking, or if you're involved with source control, something that has source control. So what you're going to want to do is basically take a look inside egCustomScriptUI in a text editor. And what you've got is just a couple very simple layouts. Now these don't really do much. Again, they're really just there for an example on, how you would create one of these custom script UIs. But the simple system is this. Essentially, if you add a custom script UI to human, it will send two flags with it, a file and the tab. So the file, obviously the file name of the script being built up here, and the tab is the tab layout that these are children of. And that's going to let you plug things into this, and you can take the name of that tab apart to figure out, the layout that's the parent of the tab, and you can figure out the window, and from the window then you could figure out pretty much anything else in here if you really wanted to augment other buttons or do anything else a lot fancier. But for now, let's do something simple. To add a custom script UI, go into the setup window, and down here you'll see custom script UI. Now there's Mel script and Python scripts that can both be used, and they both take the same flags, but for the example I'm just going to show you Mel. So I want to use egCustomScriptUI, and let's just start with basic. Underscore basic is the specific one I want to load. In here, since I'm not entirely sure that this script will have been sourced yet, I'm going to go ahead and say source egCustomScriptUI. I'm put a semicolon in, and then I'm going to write egCustomScriptUI underscore basic. And I'm going to leave the line just like that. Everything else that it'll need to run will be appended automatically. And so it's going to try and now run this every time it draws one of these windows. So let's hit enter and refresh this window. Just like that, we've got an extra tab, which is Talking Monkey. Ugly Sucker only says ficus, and this will print a bunch of information. Bonus points for those who get the reference. Prints the file name. This will print the tab name, the window name, print the column name. And the example there is just, you're going to want to look at the code specifically on how it's doing this, but that's what a custom script UI does. It lets you extend this. So let's change this now to one of the other functions. Let's go to source control. Refresh this. I've got my tab called source control. All that's happening is I'm reading whether or not this file is writable, and if it is, I'm pretending it's checked out, so you could check that file in, which it has a command in there that refreshes the window with new information. The other thing that tab does is if I try and open the custom script UI, it automatically is taking me to source control. Inside that new custom script UI, I'm saying, hey, if this file is writable, do what you would usually do. But if it's not writable, go to me first. And the idea there is, okay, yeah, I'm in source control, and so someone wants to load it up through, the option menu. If there's no layout for this tool, it'll immediately say, hey, whoa, you can't work on this yet. This file's not writable, and then presents me a button. In this case, all that button does is change and make that file writable again, which is no big deal. Now, it's allowing it to open as it usually would. So there's that. And another one that I want to show you really quickly is the multi. egCustomScriptUI multi. This just shows you, since you've only got this one script UI command to run on these window creations, this is just showing you how you would add multiple tabs. In this case, I've got my source control tab again, works the same as before, but then I've got my Talking Monkey tab again. All that the multi script does, let's go take a look, is it just called the other two. So if you want to have 5, 6, 10, 20 tabs after there, all you need to have is one manager that calls every other tab.